helps. Doesn't Takuya just throw a creature at him with Go-Gray Rotworm? Untap, throw a creature, Pyromatics?
Well, he doesn't know that. Yeah, we do know.
I mean, so it's always now got to figure out whether to go for it or not. Regeneration certainly makes it all of a sudden he can't attack. He no longer has the Abyss. The Sportback Troll from Aaron Brackman was actually solves the board position.
So he's going to attack with 2 guys. If he attacks with 2 guys, he has a similar problem. You know, the Gore-Clan Savage is still bigger than anything else out there. And you have to block 2. It
helps dramatically. Meanwhile, Osawa's also has the ability to just go for it here. Looks like he's going to. Or not. Why would he Pyromatics? Why not take this opportunity to get a black mana without a mana burn? 1, 2. Yep, there it is. Throws a creature. Pyromatics. Oh, does a regen shield to use the mana. Untaps. And it looks like Takuya Osawa is your Pro Tour Prague champion in a 3-0 sweep.
9-1 run through to the finals.
Congratulations, Takuya Osawa. You are the Pro Tour Prague champion. That's worth $40,000, 25 pro points. You're on the gravy train for 2 years, and you are the latest Japanese Pro Tour champion.
And Japan breathed a sigh of relief after a swing and a miss in Hawaii.
They had one Pro Tour without a top 8. Now the streak, other than that one Pro Tour, they go all the way back to Seattle in 2003.
And perhaps a little chicken little from us on day 1.
Yeah, perhaps. Some of the names we were familiar with were struggling around the bubble. And, you know, would they finish the money? Some of them finished the money, some of them didn't. But Takuya Osawa, the Japanese limited specialist, figured out this format. He drafted well. He drafted consistent, aggressive decks, Graft, Bloodthirst,
Utopia Sprawl.
Utopia Sprawl, really the key technology, and quite a performance here on Sunday, too. He drafted a great deck, blew out Joe Crosby in the quarterfinals, defeated Shuhei Nakamura 3-1, and then pretty much blew out Aaron Brackman in the finals.
Yes, absolutely. It was just a very strong show at each turn that we saw him play.
Hello again, out there on the internet. Brian David Marshall, I'm Randy Bueller. We've had a lot of fun bringing you this Pro Tour.
This has been so exciting.
This has been good. So, the experiment's over now. What do you think about Dissension as a draft format starting on the day of release?
I think that all the players who are serious about this event were able to get product and were able to prepare. Nobody came in here, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 players who were just like Quentin Martin had school.
Yeah.
So he said, "Oh, this was my draft pre-release. I haven't drafted with this yet. I got, you know."
But he chose not to draft.
Right, but he chose not to. Everybody who wanted the cards was able to get them. I think it was a lot of fun.
That was my impression too.
I've learned more about draft personally. Watching smart people learn how to draft. I think this might even be a big step forward for draft in general, just in terms of like a lot of the ideas that are going to come out of this tournament. I think it was a very successful experiment.
All right. Well,
and I don't think we know what the results will be even yet.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, what do you think of this particular draft format?
I love it. I've done a number of drafts. Mm-hmm. We've drafted this week. I think it's very complicated.
Okay.
In terms of, I shouldn't say complicated. That's not the right word. It's very different. It's just different. The colors flow in this very asymmetrical pattern that is unlike any other set we've ever seen before.
Right.
You know, maybe you got a little bit of that in Odyssey Torment Judgment, where you had some of the colors more heavily weighted.
There was no flexibility though. It was just one.
Right. You're like, I'm black in Torment. Right. There wasn't a lot of.
This limited format feels. It's neat.
Right.
You know, I've never drafted a format before where, like, normally what happens in draft is you make your first couple of picks and then you're kind of on autopilot, right? You have a plan, you're just implementing your plans, you're looking at the back and figuring out what the best part for your deck is. This format's not like that. It's like you get to the second pack and you're like, oh, I opened that. You know, I don't know what my guild pack guild is yet, so you've got more decisions to make. Right. You get to Dissension and you're still tempted by the audible. It's like your deck is this bucking bronco and you're trying to stay on target, but at the same time you're tempted by power.
And there's also these strategies that you can learn. We saw the idea that possibly you pass blue to get blue.
Yeah.
And we've talked about the idea that that you have these other things to read in a draft now.
Right.
Like this create this personality type. Shiro Nakamura is dancing outside. He's so happy for his countrymen.
Yeah,
And
good job.
congratulations on another top 8 to Shuhei. They have to like factor in the personality type of the drafters around you.
Yes.
Right? So we talked about that draft with Justin Gary sitting in between Terry So and Frank Karsten.
Mm-hmm.
And Justin's like, I'm going to draft a consistent deck because I know these guys are power drafters. But that actually backfired because the power drafters were able to take the cards that would have made his deck consistent because they had that flexibility.
So if you're going to Friday Night Magic, it's 5 days from now. What do you draft?
I mean, I would try. You know what? If you don't think anyone else has been listening to this webcast, I would tell you to try Bloodgraft. I think it's just a great deck. You're going to have a lot of fun with cards like Scrappers, and you might get the Simic Initiate Scab Clan Mauler on turn 2 for a 4/4 Trampler.
The next time I draft, I think I'll be trying Helmet Summonsburger's deck.
Helmet Summonsburger's
I'll be trying to draft Helmet. That looks like a lot of fun.
And really, if you want, my advice is I would say try to go blue-white in the first pack.
Azorius. There's too many plans. We can't even give you a
draft
recommendation.
Azorius in the third pack.
Study the draft viewer.
Pay attention to
draft
overrule.
the format. Wow. All right. So for Brian David Marshall, I'm Randy Bueller. We are going to sign off and turn you over to the award ceremony. We will see you next time in Charleston.
See you in Charleston.
Hello and welcome to the award ceremony of Pro Tour Prague 2006. My name is Felix Huybrechts. I'm the organized play manager for Europe. Assisting me is the head judge, Jaap Brouwer from the Netherlands, level 5. Before we start with announcing the winner and the finalists, we would like to mention the awards already given out earlier, namely for 3rd and 4th place. 4th place from Germany, and taking home $14,000, Christian Huttenberger. Third place from Japan, Shuhei Nakamura, $15,000. And then the finalist of Pro Tour Prague, taking home no less than $22,000, from Germany, Aaron Breckmann. And the winner, the champion of the Pro Tour Prague 2006, from Japan, Takuya Osawa. We would like to thank the players, the judges from all over the world, the staff, the WotC staff, the contractors from all over the world, and of course our local distributor, Blackfire, for the Czech Republic, to make this event a wonderful success. Thank you all. This is the end of our webcast, but please do check the downloads at our website, and hope to see you all at Pro Tour Charleston, June 16-18. Goodbye.